Hey everyone, welcome back for this reading. We're going to ask the question, what your person think you feel for them. So we have your 3 Cinnabar bracelets, different kinds, and let me show it to you. For group number 1, this is a Cinnabar Agate. So the red inclusion there, it's the Cinnabar. There you go. For group number 2, this is a plain Cinnabar bracelet with its deep red color. And then for group number 3, this is a Cinnabar raw stone. And this is actually quite rare. Okay, there you go. Those are the 3 options. Take a close look. And I'll see you in your reading. Hey, group number 1, if you chose Cinnabar Agate, then this is your reading. Let's go ahead and ask the question, what your person think you feel for them? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 1. Let's see, what does your person think you feel for them? Ooh, okay. Judgment in reverse. Eight of coins. 5 of coins. Six of cups. Ooh, 10 of swords. Oh my gosh. Group 1. And the Knight of coins. Bottom of the deck, 9 of cups in reverse. Oh boy. And again, you guys, this is just what they think or perceive. Not necessarily that's the truth, of course. Okay. And let's start off with signs, because some of you may want to hear the signs. We have a lot of earth here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. That can be you or the person on your mind. We also have water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, especially Scorpio. That can be you or the person on your mind. Now, if you're not resonating with the signs, that's perfectly fine. It's not to say that this is not your reading, okay? It can just be the energies. So, what do they think you feel for them? Wow. They're actually thinking that either you have lost interest in them or that you've tried to put an end to this connection. They feel as if that you were deeply hurt, whether it's because of what they may have done or said to you, all right? So they're thinking that you're no longer interested or you're not even interested to come back, especially got the 6 of cups in reverse. I'm even picking up that for some of you, maybe in the past, you're always the one chasing after this person. I'm kind of like getting that. Like the chaser is now the runner. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting that for some of you. Especially if this is a twin flame. So yeah, I'm getting here that they are thinking that you have lost interest. They're thinking that you were really deeply hurt. And that it's best for you to kind of like, yeah, walk away from the situation. If they're the ones who actually left you or they ghosted you, then all the more this person couldn't blame that you're feeling this way, that you were deeply hurt, and that they left you without either any explanation. I'm getting that for someone out there. Some of you may have worked with this person or you met them through work, business, career. Yeah, I'm getting that too. And if that's the case, I'm also hearing that this person, they think that the way you actually look at them, it's just basically, you know, nothing related to love or romance, especially if this is a working relationship or, yeah, you met this person at work or business. So that's what I'm hearing right now. They're kind of like thinking that maybe, yeah, you're actually not seeing any growth or anything that would lead to something romantic between the both of you. That's what they think you feel. Whether it's because of how they're behaving towards you, somebody's acting really formal or what. I'm getting that because, of course, it's just purely work or business. For some of you, what this person is actually thinking is that you have seen them in a really different light, or you may have poorly judged them. And again, that's just what they think, especially with this judgment card in reverse. Or that your judgment towards them, yeah, became really negative, or the way you look at them. That's what they're thinking. So the way you judge their character has changed, and it's not in a positive way, but it's more like towards the negative. And that's why this person is thinking that you've decided to put an end to this connection, or that you've decided to walk away, or you're not interested. But with this Nine of Cups in reverse as the overall energy, what your person thinks that you feel for them is that, again, you don't like this person on your mind anymore. All right? You've lost interest. You don't want to deal with them anymore. Maybe in the past, you're like, yeah, making this person feel that, yeah, they're the one for you, or this is your dream person. But it came out in reverse. Alrighty. Interesting. I'm hearing Elliot. Wow, that was so strong. Elliot. Elliot. All right, let's move on to the next set of cards. What your person think you feel for them. Oh my gosh, I was just talking about coming back, right? Oh boy. Yeah, but with these two cards, this is supporting what I actually just heard earlier from Spirit. For some of you, your person thinks that you got sick and tired of waiting. That's also what I'm hearing. You probably, yeah, got really impatient because either this person's moving a bit too slow. And so I'm getting here that, yeah, your person thinks that you've decided to walk away. You don't want to deal with them anymore, or that you felt as if that this is not going anywhere. There's no clear direction is actually what I'm hearing. Your person also thinks that maybe you guys are just friends, or that's how you're treating them. I'm also hearing that for someone out there, or vice versa. Someone is actually thinking that, oh, maybe we're just friends. There's nothing more. Earlier, it's like more about work. So somebody's thinking about that. Like, okay, maybe this person's just being nice to me because of the work or what, nothing else. Or this person's just being friendly. I'm also hearing that. So for some of you, they think that maybe you're just being friendly towards them. That's what they think you feel. But it's not because you're interested in something romantic. What else? What do they think you feel for them? Yeah, we got joyous fun. And especially with the images of the dolphins over here, which is all about fun and happiness or joy. So yeah, for some of you, what they think that you feel for them is that you feel happy, all right? And again, this is for others of you, where there are no issues. If you're still seeing this person, you're currently talking to them, I'm getting a different scenario now. So what Spirit is actually saying, your person thinks that you're enjoying being in their presence. That's what they think you feel for them. And that, yeah, you guys are like friends at the same time. And I keep on hearing that, yeah, time flies by so fast whenever you guys are together. That kept on repeating, okay? So only take what applies, because for some of you, I'm getting that you're no longer talking to this person, or this is a past person, but now I'm suddenly picking up that some of you are still dealing with them or you're talking to them. All right, let's see what else. What your person think you feel for them. Ooh, base chakra in reverse. Ooh, mental conflict, exactly. I could understand why these two cards are here. Let's get one more card. Oh my gosh, now we got colors and numbers. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm hearing so many messages here. Gosh, where do I start? So let's start off with these two first, okay? Because when I saw these two cards, I instantly heard a message. For some of you, your person thinks, all right, that you don't feel secure about this connection anymore, especially with the space chakra in reverse. You're not feeling confident. Like what I said earlier, what your person is actually thinking is that, yeah, either the way they made you feel or with whatever it is that they have done, it pushed you kind of like to, yeah, choose a different direction or to walk away from them, all right? They're thinking that you got really impatient or you got really confused even, like, where is this going? That's what I'm actually picking up. And since maybe this person is not being clear with their intentions and letting you know that, hey, this is what I want to happen in our connection, or at least they're really, consistently taking action towards you, then it made you feel confused. It made you feel confused and you're looking for some clarity about where is this going? What does this person want? And because they're not giving that to you, you've decided to walk away. Or you felt as if that this is not going anywhere, or there's no security, just like what I said, in this connection. And then I'm hearing a very specific message as well. And this is not for all of you, but what this person is saying, they think that you're trying to block off your feelings. You don't want to acknowledge your true feelings for some reason, okay? So your person is actually thinking that, oh, maybe group number one is not into me because group number one is either guarded, they're not showing their cards, all right? Maybe this person just wanted to be friends with me, nothing more. Yeah. Oh, wow. And then again, going back with the colors and numbers, which is crazy because I'm drawn to this grandfather clock, all right, and this balloon. So I heard earlier when I saw the Joyous Fun card that time flies by so fast whenever you guys are actually together. And this person is thinking that maybe it's not only them, but both of you are also, really amazed by, wow, how time flies by so fast whenever you guys are talking, enjoying each other's time together. Yeah. Like you are also feeling, stumped yourself, like what is going on? Why is it like this? That's what I'm getting for others of you. So again, only take what applies because I'm getting a mixture of scenarios here. All right, let's pull up more. What your person think you feel for them? Oh yeah, healing the heart. So they think really that you were hurt or you were deeply hurt, whether it's actually because of what they have done towards you. If not, maybe this person is fully aware that, yeah, you're still healing from a heartbreak. If it's not connected to them, okay? So only take what applies. But yeah, for a lot of you, if it's actually them who did something to hurt you, they know, all right, that you're still hurt very deeply. Okay, let's see, what else? Yeah, you got freedom. Oh, wow. You got narcissist. Okay. So your person is actually thinking that, yeah, that you were really deeply hurt. And because of that, you decided to walk away from this connection. For some of you with a narcissist, not necessarily somebody's a narcissist, but what your person is thinking, the reason why, yeah, you got really hurt or that you don't want to deal with them anymore, is because of they're not being, yeah, again, on top of they're not being very clear with you, they're not considering your emotions or feelings. It's also what I'm hearing is that they're acting selfish, okay? Like they're all about themselves. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, okay? But yeah, this is what your person thinks that you feel for them. You think of them as somebody who's really self-absorbed, that they don't care about your feelings, okay? And because of that, you got hurt. Alrighty, let's see, what else? Let's pull up 3 cards. What your person think you feel for them? Yeah, microphone. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. Broken heart. Are you freaking kidding me? You got the healing heart. Now you got broken heart. Oh, boy. Alrighty. So for some of you, your person is actually thinking that some of you, and this is not for all of you, maybe you didn't have the chance to talk about it. Let's start off with that because I'm hearing it right now from Spirit. Like all of a sudden, the both of you just stopped talking to each other. I'm hearing that for someone. It can just be for one person out there or two. But yeah. So even though there's silent treatment or there's cold air, all right, between the both of you, your person can feel it. So they think that you feel as if that, yeah, like it's best to just walk away, okay? Or to leave this connection behind. Either it's because of the both of you are hurting each other so much. I don't know who is that for, but that's what I'm hearing. And especially if you and this person were actually, yeah, in a serious connection already or partnership already. It's not like somebody that you just met, you know? That's what I'm getting. And then I'm also hearing that your person is actually thinking that you were hurt because they weren't telling you the truth that you deserve. They weren't being upfront with you, all right? And you're hoping that this person is really going to be straightforward with you. Because again, like what I heard earlier, some of you, you felt confused about this person's intentions or where this is actually going. And since you're not seeing any progress or you're not seeing, you know, any indication that this person is really, you know, going to do something about this connection, it brought you to walk away. And so your person is actually thinking that, yeah, you were really hurt. Especially if this person's masking their truth. Because your intuition is telling you that they like you, all right? But they're not telling you. And so because of that, it left you feeling so hurt or unhappy. Your person is also thinking that, yeah, your perspective, just like what I said earlier, which is crazy because part of the keyword here is something to do with achieving a new perspective. So with the judgment card in reverse earlier, that's what your person thinks, that the way you perceive them has changed in a negative way. For instance, when you first met them, your you're like, wow, this person is amazing. This is my dream man, dream woman. But then something happened and it's like you were turned off for some reason. Or at least this is what they think, okay? Again, it's not necessarily what it is, okay? Or this is not really, the case, but it's how they think you feel. And then I'm getting a different message now. And this is still tied to you and this person are actually enjoying each other, spending some time together. I'm not really picking up any heavy energies. And so what your person think you feel for them is that you feel good. I feel it's both ways. They also feel good whenever you guys are together, all right? And this person, they can actually also share with you what happened to them, during the day or the entire day, how it went. And even, when they're actually going through some heartbreak, okay, they can share that with you. It can also be switched because this is what they think you feel. Like you can easily open up, all right, and let them know about what happened to them, okay? So that's what I'm getting, or what happened to you, rather. So yeah, there's balance for some of you. There's balance in this connection. So only take what applies. Let's see. What your person think you feel for them. Ooh, physical connection. Oh, feelings though, which came out in reverse. Interesting. Because I'm already, yeah, that's my powerful confirmation. But let's pull up one last first. And you got let go control issues. Okay. All right. Some of you are actually in a friends with benefits kind of, yeah, situation with this person. Okay, because I'm getting that here. Really picking up that somebody's watching this pile. Either you and this person are, yeah, physically intimate, and maybe there's no label, of course, especially if this is a friends with benefit where, like, you guys are not really committed to each other. And so what your person is thinking is that you feel as if that, yeah, you basically do not want this to continue anymore because either you wanted something more deep. I don't know what this is for. Maybe, yeah, in the past, both of you are on the same page. Like, okay, no strings attached, no feelings involved. Let's just, make love and have fun and enjoy each other's time and be intimate with each other. But then that has changed, all right? And so your person is actually thinking that you wanted something more serious. You wanted to elevate this connection into a serious commitment. And then I'm hearing another message right now from Spirit. And it's the opposite now. What this person's thinking that you're feeling for them is that they think, all right, that you basically just wanted something intimate or sexual, all right? And yeah, so I'm getting that it was switched now. So some of you may resonate with that, even though that's not the case. But this person's kind of like thinking that maybe you just feel as if that you can just be intimate with them where there's no emotions, or you don't want any emotions, to be in, to be injected into this partnership. Somebody's been controlling their emotions. That's also what I'm getting with these two cards. Okay. Like, I don't want to develop any feelings. All right. Somebody's really afraid of intimacy. Okay. But I'm also getting that this is also for the viewer. That's what your person thinks. That you don't want anything, to do with something serious. And all you wanted is something purely physical. So again, it can be switched. All right. Let's pull it more. What do they think you feel for them? Oh, yeah, deeply. Alrighty. And then key. All right. Yeah, with a deeply card, your person is aware, all right, that you have deep emotions, whether it has developed into something deep recently or has grown so much. So only take what applies, because for some of you, I'm actually getting that, yeah, um, either you're actually trying to control your emotions now. That's what I kept on hearing. Like you're trying to hold back your deep feelings for this person is also what I'm hearing right now from spirit. And this is what your person thinks. And then for those who are resonating with you and this person, no issues. You guys are still very much happy together. Whether you guys are dating or you guys are not yet in a serious relationship, but you just basically enjoy each other's company. Yeah, your person is actually thinking really that, yeah, the feelings for the both of you, it's not just you or it's not just them, both of you is what I'm hearing. It's really becoming deep, okay? And it's making the both of you feel so happy or feeling fulfilled. Somebody's even saying, wow, you have access to my heart. Yeah. All right. It can go both ways, by the way. Let's see. Ooh, dry desert. Flexible. And all tied up. Okay. So again, it's the same message based on what I actually heard earlier. That for some of you, your person thinks that you got bored in the connection. All right. Like you're not really satisfied with how things are. All right. And it's also because of either, like what I said earlier, you're not seeing any movement, which is interesting. It's like the total opposite. You have the flexible card and then you got the all tied up card where there's a woman who couldn't move. All right. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. And because of that, maybe this person, again, like what I said earlier, this person didn't make a move towards you. They are not giving you clear signs of where this is going, or at least discussing this with you. Then it made you feel so dissatisfied or bored, all right? And that's why some of you may have decided to pull back your energy or to walk away from this connection. All right, let's see what else. What your person thinks you feel for them. Yeah, again, stillness, no movement, okay? But you got pleasure, all right? Relationships. Oh, okay. Alrighty. So for some of you, your person is actually thinking that maybe you are still evaluating the situation between the both of you, or whether are you really ready to be in a relationship. Okay, that's what your person's thinking. Like for some of you, yes, you both enjoy each other's company. All right, it's really fun. Both of you are, yeah, really excited, really, passionate about each other. But it's like there's not much movement, like, yeah, I'm hearing that somebody's still trying to assess or evaluate the connection, whether, all right, am I ready to take this to the next level? Are we both ready to, yeah, be in a serious commitment or to make it official? So, yeah, your person's thinking that maybe you're still trying to assess everything carefully, all right? And then I heard another message just now that your person thinks that you're not rushing as well. You're not rushing relationships. You're just basically enjoying whatever it is that you have right now together. No wonder you got the present card. Yeah. So only take what applies again. There's a lot of scenarios here. What your person think you feel for them. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Let's just get the ones that flipped. You might be seeing a lot of signs about this person. Yeah, oh my gosh, it says ghosted, block, cut off. Let's get one more. Grip. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you might be seeing a lot of signs about this connection or even this person, whether it's 1111, 222, 333. Again, directions, right? There's really something about directions. And maybe some of you has decided to, you know what, I need to cut ties with this person because it's weighing heavily in your back, all right? There's a lot of control. That's really what I'm getting here. Somebody's been controlling their feelings. There's power struggle. That's also what I'm hearing for some of you, okay? So basically, you felt exhausted. That's also what I heard. Okay. And that's why you've decided to walk away. Some of you felt lost or confused about, again, the direction of this connection. And if you were ghosted by this person, all right, or they suddenly left without telling you, so all the more they do understand that you feel upset or you feel really sad and betrayed by them, okay? They know that they cause you pain. And I'm hearing somebody saying, yeah, I realize now I was wrong and you didn't deserve that kind of treatment. Especially for someone who got ghosted. Okay? All right, let's see what else. Okay, let's get those two. Ooh, deception. Yeah, I was just talking about that. And then temptation. All right. This could be a forbidden situation or forbidden affair. Something is forbidden. Like, you guys shouldn't actually either be together or what. Especially with this temptation card. So, that's what your person thinks you feel. Okay? You're tempted by them as well. All right? Especially if you're the one who's already in a relationship. But others of you, your person thinks that you felt deceived or betrayed, just like what I said. But then again, you got the purpose card. So there is a purpose, basically, as to why you both met. All right? There's a higher or a much more deeper meaning as to why you guys cross paths. Okay? There are lessons for sure that both you and your person's soul needed to, experience, and both of you needed to learn, okay? Either from the triggers or what this experience has taught you both. Okay, let's pull up more. See, you got the apology. Whoa. With the apology, it can also be them, especially if they're the ones who actually ghosted you, which is crazy. I just heard someone saying, now I realize I shouldn't have done that. Somebody saying that, especially if you were ghosted by this person and they know that you were really crying over it. You were really, feeling betrayed by what they have done. You felt deceived by this person. And so they really wanted to say sorry. But for some of you, what your person think that you feel for them is that, I'm hearing right now from Spirit that you're demanding an apology from them. Yeah, especially if they're the ones who did hurt you. Like, your person's thinking that maybe you wanted them either to come towards you and say, hey, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm hearing that very strongly for someone. And then this card is also about confession Somebody's also guilty, all right? Now, if you've done something, because again, roles can be switched, then this person is actually thinking that you're feeling guilty over what you've done or may have said to them. I keep on hearing somebody saying, I owe you an apology. Yeah, wow. Alrighty, let's move on to the next set of cards. What else? Oh, actually, we're only down to one. I got carried away. Okay, what else, Spirit? And then we'll pull up some messages for you guys. Okay, brief beauty. A passionate and beautiful encounter where both parties reveal and express themselves, ultimately turning away due to external factors. Yeah. So again, maybe you met this person for a brief moment. It was actually really special. There is a potential, you know, for things to develop into something really serious. But then for some reason, maybe it was interrupted, or it was actually, yeah. I'm hearing, yeah, especially with external factors. No wonder with the Jack Love Diane card, it says interference. So yeah, somebody would resonate with that, where both of you, well, you guys are actually perfectly fine. Honestly, there's not much issues for some of you. But then again, there's something that got in the way, you know, like a wedge, you know, somebody got in the way, whether it's actually an actual person who got in the way of this connection. Because I'm getting that, especially with the keyword interference, and then you got external factors. So this is for those who are resonating with, yeah, actually, we get along pretty well. The chemistry is really fantastic. It could lead into something really magical and really special or serious. But then again, yeah, something happened and then somebody got in the way of this. So that's why I got the brief beauty. All right. So again, it could be just a brief encounter. It didn't last long, unfortunately, for others of you. But yeah, there's a lot of potential here. Wow. Because I feel with this nest over here, if there were no interferences or there are no other people involved, I really feel that this connection between you and this person could really turn into something really beautiful, okay? Something long-term. Where you can build a nest, like what I said, a love nest together, you know? That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's pull up some messages from this person first, and then we'll pull up songs before we end this reading. Let's start off with this one. Let's pull up 3. What is their message for you, group number 1? I daydream about you a lot too much. So know that this person has been daydreaming about you too much. Okay. This love scares me. So yeah, this person is feeling overwhelmed. They got really terrified because maybe this is not something that they were used to or that they are used to. Oh my gosh, I imagine you naked. Ooh. So for some of you, this is their message. Let's get 3 more messages from a different deck. I'm obsessed with you. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. I am better with my mind than my heart. Okay. So they're following, you know, their logic, their head more than their heart. Ooh. Yeah, I just said that. Emotions overwhelm me. There you go. Those are the messages for some of you. Now let's pull up some songs. Let's see. We'll probably get at least 6. You may want to listen to Kylie Minogue's song, which is Put Yourself in My Place. Yeah, interesting. Part of the lyrics from this song, I hear that you're in love now. Yeah. I can't believe I forgot the exact lyrics. But yeah, Google the lyrics or check it out on YouTube. But some of you may resonate with the song, the lyrics of the song, or the meaning of the song. Yeah, put yourself in my place. And then for some of you, the song is by the Cranberries, Linger. At Your Best, Aaliyah. Deep, Binocular. We'll just get this one that flipped. Insensitive, Jan Arden. Yeah, I won't be surprised to see this, song. Remember, there's a message earlier in which somebody's kind of like acting, yeah, like everything is just about them. They're not considering the other person's feelings or emotions. Yeah, or someone is actually, a bit self-absorbed. So yeah, that's why I got this insensitive song. And then you got Pictures of You, The Cure. Alrighty. So those are the songs. You may want to listen or just look up the lyrics. And yeah, that's about it. Group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I will see you again next week. Bye, guys. Love and light. Welcome, group number 2. It's your turn. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit what your person thinks you feel for them. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 2. Okay. You have the Chariot, 2 of Swords, all right. 10 of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. The Star. Queen of Wands. And you got the Empress. Bottom of the deck, you have Queen of Swords in reverse. Although this one came, yeah, reverse. All right. Let's begin with signs, because some of you may want to hear the signs. I'm definitely seeing here Air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, especially Aquarius. That can be you or the person on your mind. And then I'm also seeing here fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then I'm also seeing here Taurus, if it's actually Earth. And by the way, if it's air, it's also Libra. Yeah, with the Empress. Libra and Aquarius. And then if it's water, we have Cancer. All right. Please be reminded that this is just what they think you feel. And it's not to say that this is really the case. Okay? So, here's what I'm seeing. Again, I'm getting the same message that I got for group number 1 for some of you, in which your person is actually thinking that you are feeling confused of where this is actually going with a Chariot card. Like, where is this going? Where do you want to go? Where are you taking this connection? I'm getting that very strongly. So maybe you are actually hoping that this person is going to be clear with you about their intentions, whether is this going to go somewhere, is the future bright in this connection? And maybe because this person couldn't actually provide you clear answers, or that this person's a bit confusing for you, your person thinks that you really got upset or disappointed and you're no longer feeling happy. Okay? Some of you are actually kind of like thinking that, yeah, this is hopeless. All right? And again, this is what they think you feel. For some of you guys, because of how they're actually treating you, or that they left you feeling confused all the time, whether it's also mixed signals and all that, lack of clarity, lack of direction. Your person thinks that, yeah, you felt as if that your value as a person, okay, has lessened in some way, or that they're not really showing you your true value, all right? That they have taken you for granted. There you go. That's actually more of like what I'm hearing from spirit. Somebody felt as if that they were taken for granted. And so this is what your person think you feel for them. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, again, they think that a lot of you were upset, disappointed, and that either this has already happened in which you already tried to cut them out of your life, or you're just about to. Wow. Okay, let's move on to the next set of cards. What they think you feel. Okay, all right, you got the Atlantis. That was fast. Milestone. And then 5 of Swords. Oh, wow. My gosh, this is so strong. As soon as I actually place it here, you guys, I don't know what this is for, but a very strong message just suddenly came through. It can just be for 1 or 2, people out there. But someone is actually saying that they think, all right, or your person thinks that they're a distraction to your goals. Maybe you are a very hardworking person. You're all about success, achievement. You're very competitive. This could be a workplace situation or relationship, or you met this person at work, business, or whatever. But I'm getting that somebody's saying that maybe I am just, hindering you or distracting you from your goals. This is what they think you feel, all right? Whether this is something that you have been projecting towards them, or at least this is just what they think, okay? That they're basically just, a distraction, a hindrance, or a blockage for you in terms of achieving your goals in life, okay? Because what this person is saying, that you're very, very career-oriented and you're very competitive. So yeah, again, this is just what they think, not necessarily it's really the truth. I'm also hearing right now that what this person thinks that you feel for them, and this is actually different now, is that you're willing to fight for this connection, even though there's so many interferences or blockages. This is what they think. They know that you're not giving up on this connection and you're willing to fight for this. Okay? And I'm hearing Cassandra. Wow, that was so strong. Cassandra. So, yeah. All right, let's move on to the next. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at that. Moving on in reverse. I'm not going to go anywhere. I feel this is actually tied to the message that I just channeled, in which your person thinks that, yeah, even though this is a very challenging situation where it involves a lot of, hardship, or there's a lot of blockages, whether the blockages or the challenges had something to do with distance, okay? Or it can be people interfering or other external factors. Work could also be getting in the way. But your person think and feel that you're not giving up on them and you're not giving up on this connection. If this is a past person, all right, even though you guys are no longer talking to each other, your person thinks that you haven't moved on from them completely. Okay. All right, let's try to pull up another set of cards. What your person think you feel for them? Yeah, look at that. Transformation. Okay. Let's get one more. Wow, I'm hearing some, for group number 2, I'm hearing lines, like dialogues, like somebody talking. Now I'm hearing somebody saying, I'm willing to do anything. I heard that. I do what it takes. And I'm willing to do anything. What the freak? That was so strong. Wow. Wow. I didn't get that for group number 1, though. So it's quite interesting. Not just random names that I'm suddenly going to be channeling, but right now I'm hearing, someone talking and dialogues that I'm just, or someone, saying some things, and I'm getting here that this is something specific for some of you who chose this pile. I feel it's still tied to the message that I actually got from Spirit earlier, in which, again, this person thinks that you feel as if that you're not really, giving up on them, all right? And that, this is something that both you and this person are willing to fight for. I keep on hearing that. So this is good. It's not just you, it's also them. I'm also hearing, by the way, especially that this transformation card had something to do with risk. So it's still tied to what I said, that, you're willing to take a chance on this, even though this is a very difficult or complicated connection or situation. All right? And again, with a lion, lions are brave. Lions are also, again, really confident. So this is what your person think you feel. You're still feeling confident about this, situation, and that you're both willing. I don't think it's just you, but both of you are willing to fight for this, just like what I said, to take a chance on this, even though there are so many roadblocks. Another message that's coming through is that your person thinks that you still wanted to start all over again because you haven't moved on. And again, this is just what they think. It's not necessarily the truth. You might actually say, oh, hell no, all right? But this is just what they think. For those who are resonating with you and this person are no longer together, you're really separate from each other, this person is actually thinking that you wanted to give this another go because you haven't moved on as well from them or from this connection. All right, let's pull up another card. Safe. Commitment. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. Now this is really nice. Okay. So your person thinks that you feel as if that, things are becoming serious between the both of you, and that it is safe for you to love again or to be in a relationship with them. And again, for group number 2, for a lot of you, I'm getting that both of you are mirroring each other, right? Even this person, they feel safe being in a relationship or to be in a relationship with you. Because maybe either one of you or both of you got hurt in the past, or may have some sort of like a trauma from past, connections, or even this person in your mind. So what they think you feel is that you felt safe whenever you are around them, and that you can trust them, and that, that this can lead into something serious. So when you take what applies, because there's several scenarios for this type of reading, right? Different scenarios. But this one is nice. I love the energy. Okay. Let's try to pull it more. Let's get 3 cards from this deck. You got fine print. You got pillory. Okay. Somebody's pride or ego got hurt. Okay, not all of you are going to be resonating with the scenario that I'm suddenly hearing right now. And honestly, what I actually heard is only for those, or specifically for those who are in a relationship, really. Okay? Whether boyfriend or girlfriend, or this is your boyfriend or girlfriend, or husband or wife, yeah. But it can still, maybe resonate with some of you. But the point is, somebody's ego got trampled or got hurt. And so what this person think you feel, especially this is you, they think that your ego got hurt, all right? And that you felt humiliated by whatever it is that they may have said or done. There's something about the word blame, okay? So either if it's actually them, they may have pointed your flaws, or this person may have said something to you that they don't like. You took it hard and you're like, whoa, all right? So I'm getting that very strongly. I don't know who's this for. And so this person thinks that you got upset because of that. Because somebody's been pointing out their flaws. Like, this is what you did, and somebody really couldn't take it or accept it. And yeah, somebody doesn't want to accept or to acknowledge their mistakes. And I'm also hearing right now from Spirit that somebody doesn't want to give in. Okay? So, yeah. No wonder you got the Five of Swords. Because Five of Swords is also talking about a person who doesn't want to admit defeat. Who always wanted to prove that they're right. So, yeah, I'm hearing that right now. Maybe somebody's actually saying here, like, yeah, I always think you're right. I'm hearing dialogues, really. This is crazy. Like, somebody's talking and saying, like, you always think you're right. Like, oh, you never did anything wrong. Remember? Somebody even, said that. Oh, boy. Wow. Interesting that I'm hearing this. But, yeah. I know it's this for. Not all of you are going to be resonating with that, but that's the general idea or the theme that I'm getting. Something about someone's ego got hurt or trampled. Yeah, there's something about proving that I'm the right person, or I'm the one who's right, rather. So, yeah. Okay, alrighty. Let's move on to the next set of cards. Very interesting. I love that this reading is very much unique from group number 1. There are only parts that are quite similar, but there's so many scenarios for group number 2. What else? And by the way, specific signs, some of you may resonate with that. I'm seeing here Aries, Virgo, and Aquarius. What your person think you feel for them? Okay, friend zone. Okay. And you actually got the dreams in reverse. Let's get one more first. Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay. So for some of you, the person in their mind thinks that you feel that, yeah, they have friend zoned you, all right, that they weren't being very serious with you, or that you may have felt as if that maybe this person, all right, thinks that I'm not the right person for them, or they're not the one for me, I'm getting that. So they really felt that you felt friend zoned by them, okay? And that this is not going anywhere, just like what I said. There were so many red flags, okay? You may also have seen a lot of red flags about this person. Somebody got turned off. That's why, yeah, maybe whoever this is may have actually thought of it as, okay, looks like we're not a match, or this is not going to go anywhere, or we're better off as friends. I'm also hearing that right now. So yeah, but for a lot of you, your person or the person in your mind thinks that you feel friend zoned by them, okay? Others of you, they think that you don't like them because it can still be switched, all right? Now again, it's not to say that that is the truth, but your person, for some of you, thinks that you don't like them back and that they are not your dream man or dream girl, okay? They think that maybe, yeah, you're a bit cautious when it comes to love because you got the safe and commitment card. So, yeah, let me go back. Spirit is actually saying to the viewer too. If this is you, because you were hurt in the past, you're very cautious when it comes to love, your person knows that. They know that you wanted to play things safe. And that's because of you don't want to make the same mistakes anymore, all right? Especially got this pillory card. Maybe in the past, yeah, someone, you know, may have tried to make a move, or someone may have tried to confess their feelings, but they got friend zoned. I'm also getting that because I'm hearing Spirit is saying history repeats itself. History repeats itself. So, yeah. And so, the message that I'm hearing now, all right, is that for some of you, what your person thinks is that you don't like them. Okay? It could also be them. They may have tried to, you know, confess or open up their feelings to someone that they like, but they got friend zoned. And now this person's like thinking of the worst thing, even if it's not really the case, even if you really like this person, but that's what they think. They think that you don't like them. Some of them, they're thinking that, yeah, that you've seen a lot of red flags about them. And so that's why you just wanted to friend zone them. Like, okay, I don't see you as my dream person, with a dream in reverse. Okay, so only take what applies. And again, not to say this is really the case. It's just what they think. What they think you feel. Oh, okay. Telepathic. And then beer. Okay. All right. For some of you, this could be a workplace romance or, yeah, work relationship or whatever. But yeah, I'm getting that, like what I said earlier, if you're the leader, either you're the boss, you're the business owner, because that's what I'm hearing right now from Spirit. Let me start off with that. Your person thinks that the way you treat them or the way you see this person on your mind is just basically somebody that you're dealing with at work. Nothing more, you know? No romantic feelings or whatsoever. Or that, yeah, like what I said with a friend zone, like you're just seeing them as a coworker, a colleague, an employer, or a friend. So that's what I'm getting for someone out there. Because Spirit is saying it's the viewer, whether you are the boss and this is your employee, or this is one of your colleagues, or you're the business owner, this is a business and this is your client. So yeah. And then I'm also hearing a different message now, that what your person thinks that you feel for them is that they're not really doing anything, just like what I said. They're not acting like a man. If this is a divine masculine or a man, because that's what I heard just now, that's what they think you feel. Because again, they're not either opening up to you, or owning up, rather. Weird, I was about to say owning, but opening up. Oh my gosh. So that's a slip of the tongue, but maybe it's meant for you to hear that. Maybe for some of you, yeah, this person never opened up to you. But I'm hearing somebody, you know, is not taking accountability, or is not being very responsible. When I saw this telepathic card for some of you, what this person think you feel is that, yeah, that maybe you are not on the same page. And again, this is only what they think you feel. That, yeah, that you're not liking this person because you're not on the same frequencies, more of like what I'm hearing. And then I'm hearing a different message again. So only take what applies, because for some of you, the situation is quite heavy or challenging, especially if there's a conflict between the both of you. But I'm getting a different message now. And the message that I'm actually hearing, there's no conflict, okay? Whether you're still seeing this person, you're still together, you're actually still chatting with them or what. But this person really thinks that you feel, either it's you felt safe and protected by them, or that you still wanted to protect this connection despite of the challenges. So that message already appeared earlier, is being highlighted again. All right. So one, this person thinks that you're so protective of them. You make this person feel safe. That's what they think. All right. And then I'm also hearing that, yeah, you also felt safe by them, you know, about how they're treating you or how they're actually dealing with you. You felt as if that I'm safe to love this person. I could see myself building a future with this person, and that both of us are willing to fight or to protect this connection from any negativities, all right? Or any people who might get in the way, because you and this person are in the same wavelength. So only take what applies, okay? Because there's so many scenarios. Not all of you just going to be, you know, resonating with one specific scenario. All right, let's try to pull up more. What this person think you feel for them. One ring circus, okay. Oh my gosh, I heard another person talking. Wow, I was just about to shuffle. Oh my gosh. Somebody is actually saying that you and me against, I'm hearing, that's the first one that I heard. You and me against the world. Oh my gosh. What is that? Like, is that that is weird. You and me against the world. Somebody just said that. I heard it right now. You and me against the world. So the point is, what this person wanted to say, I don't know what this for, but this person is actually saying that even though there's so many challenges or obstacles in your connection or partnership, that with the both of you, you know, working together as one unit, okay, you can make it happen. So yeah, that's why I'm getting, for some of you, you guys are mirroring each other, all right? If you felt safe to be in a relationship or to be in a partnership with this person, they also felt the same way. And then there are only, you know, other scenarios that are completely different. Because again, this is a general reading. Okay. But yeah, that was the strongest that I kept on hearing. And I heard you and me against the world. Wow. That was so strong. Like somebody saying we can make it happen. I just heard that right now. We can make it happen, you know, even though it's really difficult, but it's like you and this person, I don't know what this is for. It's like you and this person are, yeah, partners in crimes, you know? Oh my gosh. That is so cute. Kind of like Bonnie and Clyde, or, you know, partners in crime. Yeah. It's like you can do almost anything when you're together. So this is what your person thinks that you feel. And they feel the same way. All right. Okay. Peace. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Again, I heard someone talking. What the freak? I don't know what's this for. Somebody's saying, well, this is not going anywhere. I just heard someone talking and saying that, well, this is not going anywhere. Okay, so I feel this message that I just heard right now is for those who would resonate with you and this person had a disagreement, or, yeah, again, you're not on the same page. You're not seeing eye to eye. Either it's you who's not seeing any clear direction of where this is going, Because I just heard that right now. Well, I don't see where this is going anymore. Like, yeah. So this is what they think you feel. All right. That you're losing hope, like what I said, on this connection. And that this connection didn't bring you any peace. Okay. And you wanted to start on your own. I'm hearing that right now. You wanted to walk away from this situation. Yeah, I'm hearing that. I don't know who is that for, but I just heard that right now. And then let me go back to this really cute scenario that I'm hearing where you and this person, oh gosh, you guys are like, yeah, you're so cute together. I don't know who's this for, but I like that energy. It's like you and this person are the cutest couple. I don't know why I'm getting this vibe of you guys are partners in crime, a really great tandem. Yeah. And so I feel this is tied to you and this person are willing to fight for this connection together, like no matter what happens. Because I'm hearing somebody saying, you and me against the world, we can make it happen. All right. And Spirit is saying, you guys are mirroring, both of you feel the same way. And so I'm hearing this new message in which your person thinks that you feel, again, at peace. You feel at peace just by being around them. Okay, that's what they think you feel. And with you and them together, all right, again, you can do almost anything. You both are, yeah, I'm hearing somebody saying both of us feel guided towards each other. Yeah. So this person thinks that you also felt guided towards them and vice versa. So yeah, wow. Alrighty. Let's try to pull it more. What this person think you feel for them. Okay, embracing. Will. Abundance. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm actually seeing based on these 3 cards. Somebody is actually saying this, right? That, again, they're losing hope or determination to continue with this partnership. So again, whether this is what your person thinks that you feel as if that, yeah, this is not going anywhere, that maybe it's best for the both of you to part ways. You're not seeing where this is going, all right? Because I heard that earlier. I'm not seeing where this is going. Somebody's saying that earlier. Somebody is actually lacking passion already, or somebody's not showing signs of determination. Like, I'm going to fight for this. So that's weird, because earlier, the scenario that I heard for some of you is the complete opposite, where both of you are willing to fight for this connection. But now I'm getting a scenario where one of you felt as if that this person is not willing to fight for this connection anymore, or is not showing signs of, I'm determined to make this work, or what. So whether this is they feel that you're losing determination, you're losing hope on this, you're not seeing any point to continue with this connection anymore. And with the embracing card in reverse, that you're letting it go, all right? I'm also hearing that what your person think you feel is that maybe you just wanted to put your focus more in your career with the abundance card. And I got that earlier too. There's something about someone is very career focused or career oriented, and they're all about their career, I don't know who's this for, but yeah, your person think that you feel as if that they're just, if it's actually them who's doing that, in which they're not prioritizing you because they're always putting their focus on their career or work. Yeah, that's what they think, that you feel that it's best for you to put your focus more on your career, or vice versa, or you can switch it rather. That you felt frustrated that they're always putting their focus on their career or business. Again, you can switch it. You can still switch it. But that's what I'm getting. Somebody's actually feeling upset or frustrated, okay? That they're not giving so much focus or priority on the connection. If this is you, that's what they think you feel. Okay? That's why there's a lack. Okay. What else? Let's pull up this deck. What this person thinks you feel for them. See, are you freaking kidding me? Money, money, money. Hamster wheel. Right. Like somebody is just, yeah. Oh boy. Look at that. I cannot make this up. You saw me shuffle as always. All right. So somebody's just really putting their focus more on growing their money. Okay. Got the abundance. All right. So yeah, this is my powerful confirmation. Gosh, very powerful synchronicities. All right. What is this? Yeah, you got guarded. Okay. And then you got seed, spring. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm actually saying. What your person think you feel for them is that, yeah, you feel as if that it's either them who's very guarded towards you, or it's actually you who's very guarded. They think that you, yeah, you're a bit guarded towards them because of how they're actually behaving towards you. Okay. Or you got upset because of you're not happy with how things are. All right. And again, with the pay attention to the red flags, if this is you is guarded, or this is what they think you feel, yeah, a bit guarded towards them because of the red flags that you may have seen. And then again, like what I said, with a hamster wheel, somebody's just really putting their focus on making money, okay? And they're not giving so much priority, okay? So either you are the one who's actually feeling frustrated that they're doing this, okay? But then I'm hearing a different message now, especially with these two cards. For some of you, especially, there's not much, conflict going on, really. You and this person are doing perfectly fine so far. And what I'm actually hearing is that your person thinks that you feel safe with them. Because if they're actually saving up money or trying to increase their finances, it's because of they really wanted to build a future with you. Especially with the seeds. They wanted to plant the seeds so that, yeah, you guys will have a bright future together. Especially, I'm hearing that maybe you and this person had some talks about marriage in the future, or to be, married, or to tie the knot. That's what I'm getting. I don't know what's that for. So they think that you feel, more safe because of, or secure with them, because they're showing you signs that, hey, I'm saving up for our future together. All right. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. And I'm also hearing Alabama. Interesting. I just heard that right now. So what else? What they think you feel. Okay. Homeless. All right. Okay. Now I'm hearing a different message here. Oh my gosh. Let's start off with this card over here. And again, this is only for those who are resonating with, this is a forbidden connection. Okay. And I got that for group one. In which this person thinks both of you are aware that you guys shouldn't have feelings for each other, or you shouldn't actually have an affair or what, or this connection is forbidden, but they think that you are having a hard time. Either forgetting about them. Maybe that's why I got the moving on in reverse, or your person thinks that, yeah, you're tempted by them. Okay. That they are a temptation to you. And then I'm also getting here that, yeah, this is very specific. Somebody is actually feeling frustrated because of either they don't have a job. No wonder there's something about finances, okay? Because somebody is actually feeling frustrated that they're actually either jobless. If it's actually this person on your mind who's jobless, or they're not really doing anything much that would improve the finances and all that, yeah, that's what your person thinks you feel. That you're actually really, feeling as if that I don't see, I don't see any future in this connection, especially if you're continuing this, this kind of habit where you're not looking for a job, or that is weird. I don't know what this is for. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that right now. It's so specific. So I don't know what that for, but yeah, and I'm getting, this is only for those who are already in a committed relationship, whether you guys are married or living together. But yeah, somebody's jobless, really. And somebody's really frustrated. Like, okay, do you have any plans of looking for a job? Like, do you have plans of, being a good provider for us? Wow. I don't know what's that for. That is so specific. Maybe it can just speak for one person out there. And my readings are timeless, by the way. So, yeah. But somebody's really complaining about their person is jobless. Yeah. Or that they're not making so much money. That's also what I'm getting. Somebody's also thinking of living on their own. Oh my gosh. So many messages or scenarios for group number 2. Oh, wow. Because I'm hearing that right now. Somebody's thinking of, yeah, either, again, the point is somebody's thinking of breaking up with their partner and just living on their own. I keep on hearing that. And so if this is you who is thinking of living on your own, or you wanted to separate from your person, what this person think you feel is that, again, you'd rather be on your own, all right, than to be with them. And maybe this person is really trying to persuade you or trying to convince you not to go anywhere or to stay in this relationship. Yeah. But somebody's saying, I'd rather live alone. I'm more happier being alone. I'm more at peace being alone by being, somebody's saying that. Wow. I noticed where group number 2, there's a lot of dialogues or somebody's talking. And yeah, I'm just actually delivering what I'm hearing. So yeah, only take what applies, all right? Okay, so let's pull up the last deck, and then we are going to be pulling up some messages from this person on your mind. What else? Are you kidding me? Working relationship. That's what I said earlier, right? Oh my gosh. So again, it says your love might end up with a colleague or a client that you interact with at work. That's exactly what I said earlier. For some of you, you met this person at work or business. This is one of your clients, or you are their client. You can actually just switch roles. But yeah, the point is, this is somebody that you met in the workplace, all right? Or it's related to finances. That's why there's a lot of cards around money or finances, okay? And achievements, if you notice that. And like what I said, I heard earlier, one is that this person think that you feel as if that they're just all about career, or that they're not showing you that you wanted something more to happen in this connection. Because maybe you wanted to start a romantic partnership with them, not just this working relationship. Now, it can be switched, all right? It can be switched, by the way. But for some of you, this is what they think you feel. You feel frustrated because it's not leading to anything serious, all right? And you met this person through work. And this is what they think you feel, all right? That work is also getting in the way. That's the third party. That's also what I'm picking up right now, because somebody's just really putting their focus more in their career or their money. And so somebody's feeling frustrated that, oh, it looks like I'm not this person's priority. Like this person just wanted, to get married to their job, okay? Yeah. So again, for some of you, that is the specific scenario that I channeled earlier. So to see this working relationship card, wow, that's my powerful confirmation. All right. Okay. So let's actually clear the table now because I'll be pulling up some messages from this person on your mind. Start off with this. We'll pull up 3. Ooh. Okay, what is this? I just dream and wish for everything. So for some of you, this person on your mind is giving you that message. I just dream and wish for everything. I am manifesting you. All right. And I think so. Yes. Let's get 3 more from a different deck this time. What is their message for you? Group number 2. Ooh, what is this? I don't want to be alone. Okay. And suddenly I'm hearing the song by, who was that? Sam Smith? Was it Sam Smith? Yeah, I think Sam Smith. I don't want to be alone tonight. It's pretty clear that I'm not over you. I'm still thinking about the things you do. So I don't want to be alone tonight. Alone tonight. Yeah. What was the title? Look. Oh my gosh. Hold up, you guys. Dancing with a Stranger. There you go. If you want to listen to, although I'll be pulling up some songs here for this reading, but I'm hearing a song all of a sudden when I saw this message. I don't want to be alone. So yeah. Yeah. Look up the lyrics of the song by Sam Smith, Dancing with a Stranger. Yeah, I really heard that right now. Anyway, what else? What is their message for you? Group number 2. I can't talk to you right now. All right. And, oh my gosh. Ooh. Ooh. You have to cover this up. You know, YouTube, right? Let's put this, which card? Oh, gosh. Okay. You saw it. So this person's message for you, yeah, they are thinking of being intimate with you. All right. There you go. That is their message. Now, let me pull up some songs. Speaking of songs, because I just suddenly heard that song by Sam Smith, Dancing with a Stranger. Let's see. We'll pull up 6 as well before we end this reading. Songs from this person or about the connection. Okay. Pictures of you. Group 1 got this. Wow. The Cure. I want to be with you. Mandy Moore. All right. Okay, this is a local Filipino band or group, but it's actually in English. All right, the lyrics, the song is in English. And I love the lyrics, by the way. So you may want to look up the lyrics of this In the Night song by Manila Magic. All right. Very beautiful song, too. We'll get 3 more. Ooh, Miss Independent Neo. Okay. Wishing on the Same Star by The Girlfriend. And We Don't Talk Anymore, Charlie Puth. Okay, there you go. So yeah, take a look at those songs. All right. You may resonate with the meaning of the songs by looking up the lyrics. All right. And again, you don't have to like the song. Okay. Even if it's a really oldie or classic song, the importance is more about, or the significance is about the lyrics, because there's a meaning. All right. There is a meaning behind those songs. That's the main point. All right. But if you like the song, all the more, right? That's great. That's fantastic. But yeah, take a look at all of these songs here. Look up the lyrics, listen to it. And there's a message for you there. All right. So yeah, we have Pictures of You, The Cure, I Want to Be With You, Mandy Moore, In the Night, Manila Magic, Miss Independent. Yeah, I won't be surprised to see this, because there's something about work, right? You got the working relationship set up, or for some of you, for a lot of you chose this pile, it's all about work, or you met this person at work or business, and somebody's like a boss. You got the card Bear earlier, which is talking about someone who's a leader or a boss. That can be you or them. Yeah. Somebody's like a boss lady, because, yeah, you got Miss Independent. And then wishing on the same star, girlfriend, and we don't talk anymore. Okie dokie, there you go. Group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you again next week. Bye, guys. Love and light. Hey, group number 3, it is your turn. So you chose the Cinnabar raw stone, which is really pretty. It's also quite a rare one, by the way. And yeah, let's go ahead and ask Spirit what your person thinks you feel for them or about them. And again, it's not to say that this is really the truth. It's just what they think you feel. All right, Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose, group number 3. Let's see what they think you feel for them. 6 of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Lovers in reverse. Oh, 3 of Swords. Okay. You got the 6 of Swords. And then he got the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Let's actually start off with signs, because some of you may want to hear the signs. All right. And even if you're not resonating with the signs, it's perfectly fine. It can just be the energies as usual. All right. So we have here a lot of air signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, especially Gemini. I'm also seeing here fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially Sag. All right. So what your person think you feel for them, I'm hearing so many scenarios again, so only take what applies. Just like for one of the groups, gosh, there's tons of scenarios, and I keep on hearing people talking, like conversations going on. So yeah, but what I actually heard is that for some of you, this person thinks that you feel as if that this is not going to go anywhere. All right. And that is because, one, for some of you, it is a really, really complicated type of connection. I'm not going to be surprised if for some of you, this is a forbidden type of, connection, or if there's a third party, especially you got the Lover's card and the 3 of Swords. Let's start off with that. If that's the case, where there's another person involved, all right, or it's not necessarily a person, but it can be that the third party's work. The point is, what this person is actually thinking is that you feel as if that, yeah, this is not going to go anywhere, all right? But you are still hoping, though. That's what I'm hearing. You are still hoping that both of you will be able to overcome the challenges or the difficulties in your connection, okay? Even though some of you are beginning to lose hope, is actually what I'm hearing, especially if this is a really, really complicated type of connection. For some of you, the blockage, it had nothing to do with someone is already in a relationship or what, but I'm getting that maybe there is distance between the both of you. If you're resonating with you and this person are living far away from each other, again, I'm hearing the same message that this person is thinking that you don't feel happy with how things are. There's not much movement going on, all right? Maybe even until this very, very, moment in time, or at this very point, you guys weren't able to even, see each other or be together, right? And so still the same thing. Your person thinks that you feel frustrated or disappointed, or you're not seeing any, security in this partnership because of those factors, or because of there's distance and all that. For some of you, this person thinks that you are feeling, really frustrated because of either they're not really being clear with you as well. You're having a hard time, or you think that this person rather is having a hard time deciding, okay, about where do they want to take this, connection. I noticed that all 3 groups got that same scenario. So yeah, I'm getting that again. So that's what they think you feel, that this person on your mind is not being very, clear with you about where is this going. Okay. Somebody's actually having a hard time making up their mind. What do you want? If this is a third party, then I'm getting here that some of you are really feeling frustrated or disappointed because until now, this person, hasn't given you, again, a clear answer of what is it that they want, okay? Do they really want, something serious with you? Do they really want to be with you? And so your person thinks that you are really feeling heartbroken over this, okay? I also heard false promises. So maybe this person may have said something to you that, okay, this is what we're going to be doing, or this is where it's going to be heading. But then until now, nothing is happening. So I keep on hearing something about false promises. And your person thinks that you are really looking at them as somebody's very inconsistent, okay? I'm also hearing, wow, this is also another specific message. I'm hearing somebody saying, I don't feel good enough for you. So your person thinks that you feel as if that they are not good for you. All right. So maybe this person has low self-esteem as well. They think that you deserve someone else better. Okay. For some of you, this person thinks that you feel as if that, you got betrayed. You felt betrayed by either what it is that they have done or said to you. I'm getting that, especially with the Three of Swords. Maybe it's a wrong choice or a wrong decision that they just made recently. So they know that you're upset over that and that you really felt so betrayed. And that's why some of you may have already walked away from this connection. I'm also hearing if there's competition. So it can be switched, whether it's actually them who has multiple options or it's actually you who has multiple admirers or options. So let's start off first with, this is actually you who has multiple options or admirers. And this person is fully aware of that. Again, I heard that message in which this person thinks that you don't feel as if that, they are suitable for you or that you really are going to be choosing them. I keep on hearing that. Or that you don't see them as somebody that you really wanted to be in a serious commitment with. And that maybe you may have chosen someone else. Because this person doesn't feel confident, okay? Some of them, they may have already walked away from the competition. I also heard that. And then it can be switched. If it's actually them who has multiple admirers or they're keeping their options open, they think that you actually felt frustrated, of course, because you don't like that. You wanted this person to step up. You wanted this person to choose you and to prove to you that you're the only one. All right. And maybe it resulted to some, disagreement or some jealousy. I'm hearing the word jealousy, by the way. That was so strong. Somebody got jealous. So for some of you, if it's you who got jealous, this is what they think you feel. You got jealous because there's competition going on. There's a lot of people, getting in the way, or somebody's trying to compete for this person's attention, the person on your mind. Yeah. And they're probably even thinking that you are seeing them as somebody who's like a player even, right? Or that, oh, you know what? I don't want to deal with this kind of a person. Looks like this person's going to be playing with my heart, breaking my heart. So this is not the right person for me. Okay. So there's something about choices. And so this is what they think you feel. Especially with that specific scenario in which they're thinking that you have changed your mind about them. And that's probably because either they're not being very consistent with you. And then I heard something about jealousy, in which maybe either one of you may have caught this person, not necessarily, flirting, but maybe, there's another person who's interested or what. And then somebody has decided to pull back. Like, okay, I don't want this. All right. So, yeah, only take what applies. All right. And then lastly, if there were some disagreements between you and this person, and I'm picking up a message from Spirit that this is only for those who are already in a relationship with this person on your mind, whether you're boyfriends or girlfriends, or you're actually inquiring about a spouse or what. Maybe you had a fight recently, and what this person is actually thinking, or what they think you feel about them, is that, yeah, you were hurt. Both of you got hurt. Actually, that's what I'm hearing. There were so many words that were said that were hurtful. That's also what I heard right now. Somebody's in deep regret that they shouldn't have said those things, okay? And somebody's saying, I wish I could take my words back. So again, whether this is actually you or it's actually them. But the point is, what they think is that despite all the misunderstanding, the fights that you've had with this person, they think that you feel safe, that, yeah, the both of you can still, overcome this challenge together, or that both of you are still willing to resolve the conflict, okay? So, yeah, that's what I got. Let's move on to the next set of cards now. What your person think you feel about them. Sacrifice, all right. Oh, okay, increase and healing light, okay. All right, I'm hearing two strong messages based on these three cards. Actually, three. Let me correct myself. Three. Wow. So only take what applies. One, I'm hearing somebody's actually saying that maybe, all right, you're not willing to sacrifice something in order to be with them. Okay? Not all of you are going to be resonating with that, but for some of you, this is what your person thinks you feel, or it's actually them who's not willing to sacrifice just to be with you. And this is what they think you feel. Somebody's not pulling up so much effort, maybe, or it's not showing any signs of determination that, okay, this is what I want, even though it's really hard or it's really difficult, and it requires for me to sacrifice something or to let go of something. Yeah, that's what I got. So you can switch it, whether it's actually you who felt frustrated that this person is not willing to let go of something in order to be with you, or to sacrifice something, okay? And if that's the case, then they know that you're really upset over that or disappointed over that. Another message, or this is the second one, what this person think that you feel about them is that, yeah, that this connection really requires a lot of adjustments, okay? I'm hearing that. Or that you wanted this person, again, to either step up or to make some changes. They needed to work on themselves. This is what this person thinks, that you feel. That they still needed, to work on themselves, to heal themselves from something. And that the both of you may be different in some ways, all right? And maybe that's causing some sort of like a clash, is also what I just heard right now. And then lastly, it's a different scenario now. And what I'm actually hearing from Spirit is that this person thinks that, yeah, they're willing, just like for one of the groups, this person thinks that you feel as if that, yeah, this connection is very complicated for the both of us, but I'm willing to fight for this. I'm willing to let go, all right, of something just to be with this person. So I'm getting a different message now. Because this is actually also based off from The Little Mermaid, where Ariel has sacrificed her own special powers just to be with the man that she loves. They're different. She's a mermaid and she fell in love with a human being. So for some of you, it could be actually from different cultures even, because that's really what I'm picking up. Yeah. And so if that's the case, what this person is actually kind of like thinking, or what they think you feel, is that, yeah, either both of you really needed to let go of something too, or to release, or to make any adjustments just to be together, all right? There's a lot of, things that needs to be done. But I also heard somebody's actually saying that they think, all right, that you feel as if that they're willing to sacrifice for you, or both of you are willing to sacrifice something to be together, for this connection to be healed, for things to grow, for things to improve with increased card. Okay, let's see what else. What this person think you feel for them. Okay, you got the Hermit card, Virgo. Somebody's a Virgo. Yeah, moving on. And you got empowerment. Okay. Somebody may have pulled back their energy. Yeah, somebody took a step back is really what I got. So if this is you, let's start off with that, in which you have decided to pull back your energy from this connection or from this person. That's what they think you feel, that you needed to pull back your energy, either to, to get yourself balanced again. I'm sharing that. Maybe you just wanted to be alone so that you can think straight, you can think clear, you can be more at peace. That's also what I'm hearing. Your person also thinks that you feel that this connection, since it's very complicated for some of you, requires not only a huge amount of risk, but a lot of bravery. Okay, so this is what they think you feel. That either they needed to be brave, or that they needed to step up, just like what I said, to fight for this connection, to fight for the both of you, and then vice versa. I'm also hearing that this person thinks that even though you haven't moved on completely from them, okay, they feel as if that you don't want to deal with them, or this is what they think, that you wanted to be alone for now. Because I'm hearing this person knows that you're a bit guarded. Maybe because of what has happened recently, okay? Somebody could be from East Asia, all right? I'm drawn to this image because Spirit is pointing this image. And somebody could be from East Asia, whether it's China, Japan, Hong Kong, Taiwan, I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting that right now with this image because Spirit is pointing this. So that could be a confirmation for some of you, especially that I noticed there's also something about culture. Some of you may resonate with that you and this person are really different from each other. And speaking of which, I'm hearing somebody is married to a foreigner. Yeah, let me just deliver this right now. This is not like, I'm hearing Spirit is saying that you are already married to this person and this person is a foreigner, okay? And both of you are actually, clashing, or because of cultural differences, beliefs, all right? And it's something about, what they have said. And somebody took it so hard, like, So again, it's not about the language barrier. All right. It's not about the language barrier, but we'll get to that because I'm also hearing something about language barrier. But I'm hearing it's because of the both of you are from different, cultures. You were brought up differently. Yeah, there was a clash. And what I heard right now from Spirit is that even though that is the challenge between the both of you are having a hard time moving on or releasing yourself from each other. And I heard it's for a married couple. That's what I heard just now. Yeah, because I'm hearing husband and wife. So I don't know what's that for. And then language barrier, what I actually heard is that maybe, yeah, that's the challenge, especially for resonating with you are from different, cultures. And so what this person thinks you feel about them is that, yeah, that it's difficult, all right? It's going to be difficult for the both of you, all right? It requires a lot of adjustments that, yeah, you needed either to learn this person's language and vice versa, okay? However, even if that's the case, I feel that this person still wanted to improve themselves. You may have also empowered this person, by the way, okay? Or you may have kind of like said something to this person that motivated them, because that's what I'm hearing right now. And so, yeah, what this person thinks that you're feeling is that you haven't moved on. You still are hopeful that even though there are, again, some roadblocks in your connection, whether it's language barrier, cultural differences, different beliefs, religion, I'm also getting that as well, or any other blockages, as this is a general reading. The point is, your person thinks that you actually still feel that, hey, maybe, yeah, we can still think about this, all right? Think about this connection together. It's not to say both of you are willing to give it up, all right? Because especially got the Six of Swords or moving on in reverse, okay? In fact, with the Empowerment card as the next card, I feel that it's not just you, but it's also them who is still hopeful, all right? Hopeful that, yeah, this can still work, or the both of you can still sort out those differences. Interesting. Okay, let's move on to the next set of cards. Let's pull up this one. What your person think you feel for them? Okay, I'm hearing a very specific message. And Spirit is actually saying it's actually the viewer. Yeah. Okay, hold up. So I'm hearing right now that you are always either watching over this person, you're always checking up on them, all right? And this person appreciates that, all right? This person appreciates that you're doing that for them because, yeah, they see you as somebody who's very caring, all right, or very nurturing. And then it can also be switched. That's what Spirit is also saying, that you felt safe and protected by this person too. If they're the ones who's always watching over you, checking you up, all right? Like, are you doing okay? Yeah. Yeah, I just heard that right now for someone. Okay. What this person think you feel for them? I'm even hearing somebody saying, yes, we may not talk or see each other all the time, but both of us know that we have each other's back. I'm hearing, oh my gosh, just like for group number 2, there's a lot of conversations that I'm hearing, like dialogues or conversation. I'm hearing that right now. Somebody's saying that we may not talk or see each other all the time, but we both know that we have each other's back. So that's really, really nice. I love that. So this is what your person thinks you feel, all right? That you feel that even though this person on your mind is not always with you, and it goes both ways, that you have each other's back. You're always supporting each other, motivating, empowering each other, and that you're not leaving each other behind, okay? Even though you could be at a distance, or you don't see each other very often. Yeah, there could be a period or a long period of time where you guys are not talking. I don't know who's this for. Yeah. Interesting. There's so many messages. Okay, let me shuffle now. Yeah, the storyteller. Ambition. Oh, wow. Okay. And he got health. So for some of you, what your person thinks that you feel is that, yeah, you are kind of like doing some temp check. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. You're trying to gauge, you're trying to evaluate or assess this connection, whether can this really work? Okay. Can you really start all over again if you and this person had some sort of like a hiccup in your connection or relationship? Yeah, that's what they think you feel, that you're still trying to evaluate this relationship or this partnership. Okay. Yeah, because I'm hearing somebody is saying that or asking that question. Can this really work out? Because again, it requires a lot of effort, patience, hard work, risk even is actually what I heard earlier. I'm also hearing that, and I got this message for one of the groups. I'm hearing, and this is for the viewer, you are probably really kind of like tiptoeing when it comes to love and romance. And that's because you were deeply hurt in the past. And this person is well aware of that, whether you share your story or they just know. But that's what this person thinks that you feel, all right? That you also needed to be really careful when it comes to them, even though they could also sense that you like them. But this person thinks that you feel as if that you needed more time, all right? More time to evaluate, to assess this connection. If the both of you are really, kind of like ready to start a new relationship, maybe both of you are hurt even. That's also what I'm getting. Yeah, or to move this to the next level, because I'm drawn to this blank page of a book. Like, okay, let's close the old chapter. Let's move to a new chapter or a new phase. That's what I'm getting here. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. This is so strong. And Spirit is saying it's actually the viewer. But you may have actually told this person to take good care of themselves because they've been working so hard. Yeah. Somebody's saying that, and so that's what they think you feel for them, that you really care about them. You really care about their health. You really care about their current situation, their current, if it's not necessarily health, because that was actually something very specific, because somebody's been working so hard, they're lacking in sleep. So, yeah, and maybe you have tried to show some concern to this person. Okay, so that's what they think you feel, that you're concerned over them. And they appreciate that, by the way. I'm also hearing that this person is thinking that for some of you, you may have a change of mind, all right? Somebody may have decided to just put their focus more on their dreams, their aspiration, their goals. Yeah. So this is what your person thinks that you feel, that you have decided to just put love aside first. I'm hearing somebody saying that. Yeah. And for you, your priority is just your work. And again, it's actually just what they think, not necessarily that's the truth. Okay. But this is just what they think. Oh my gosh, there's so many messages. I wasn't expecting that. All right, what else? Let's get 3 cards from this deck. Okay, yeah. Somebody's really independent here. Somebody has told the other person that, wow, you have improved so much, you know? Yeah, because you got the empowerment card. Whether this is you either felt really amazed that this person has been doing a lot of work on themselves, because this card is also talking about self-improvement. And maybe it's actually you who motivated this person, or you've actually complimented this person and said, wow, you've improved so much. You're doing so freaking great. And tell you, this person's spirits were lifted. You know, it really, really encouraged them a whole lot, and they appreciate that. So yeah, you really make this person feel so good. Okay, you're like a teacher. That's what I'm hearing, like a guiding light to this person. It's like this person's thinking that maybe you have this pull or what to kind of like lead them to the right direction, because there's something about guide, like you're guiding them. Maybe because you're more mature than them. For others of you, I'm hearing that, yeah, this is what they think you feel, that they have a lot of work to do on themselves, that they needed to improve more. This is what they think you feel. Whatever that is, that they needed to work out or work on more, rather. Okay, whether it's healing themselves, okay, or being more better at something. Okay, let's pull up 2 more. Are you kidding me? You got the roadblock. I said that earlier. Like, there's so many blockages or roadblock in this connection, right? Oh, gosh. And then somebody took a step back. I said that too earlier, and it's here. Oh, boy. And then person of fire. Somebody could be a teacher. Somebody could be in the, yeah, kind of like music industry, or I don't know, something about music or art or theater. Somebody is a business owner or entrepreneur, whether this is you or them. Somebody, again, is an artist. Yeah, that could be additional confirmation for some of you. But I'm actually hearing right now that somebody pulled back their energy. If this is you, what your person thinks, all right, or what they think you feel, is that you felt as if that, oh, you know what, this is too much, or I need to think about this connection first. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure if this is really going to work. So you took a step back, or maybe because you took a step back since you were disappointed about something that has happened in your connection recently. For some of you, this person really needed to work on their self-esteem, on their, yeah, because I'm hearing, you know, really somebody saying, and I feel this is the person in your mind who's actually saying that, I don't feel good enough, you know, for you. Yeah. Like this person, you know, thinks that you don't see them as a catch, you know, that they're not a big fish for you. Somebody's saying that. Wow. So even if it's not really the case, this person really needed to be more confident about themselves instead of putting themselves down. And then lastly, I'm getting here that this person thinks that you feel as if that, yeah, either they're getting in the way of your work. And I got that message for one of the groups. Somebody is especially a businessman or a businesswoman or a business owner. Yeah, I'm hearing that right now. I heard that for one of the groups. If you were drawn to one of the groups, because I got that message, I'm seeing that again here. So what your person thinks that you feel for them is that, yeah, you think, or they think that you feel safe, that they're just a hindrance to your to your career or to what you're doing. Okay, even though you may say that's not true. All right, but this is what they think. They think that maybe they're getting in the way of your work, of your accomplishments, because they see you as somebody's very career focused, goal oriented. Um, but with the roadblock, they are kind of like thinking that maybe you feel as if that they're blocking you from your success. There you go. So again, this is just what they think you feel. All right. It's not to say that you really made them feel that way. Okay. And then for some of you, what this person think that you feel for them is that, yeah, you feel that they are really, very confident about this connection still, even if there are many roadblocks, just like what I said earlier. And that they are still determined, okay, to overcome all of these difficulties. But I feel it's for the both of you, all right? Both of you are actually willing to be doing that. Okay, I'm hearing, oh gosh. Okay, I'm hearing this person's thinking that you feel that they are very independent and you love that. Okay, somebody's saying that. Yeah, somebody's saying that, like being independent is sexy. So, um, what this person's thinking is that you love the fact that they are highly independent or they're self-reliant. Maybe both of you are. And you may be a person who doesn't like, of course, people who are very needy, or partners, or, yeah, a person who's basically very codependent or needy. And so this is what they think you feel about them, that you saw them as somebody who's very, independent, just like you, all right? Or that they're not really too clingy or dependent on you in whatever way, of your time, your energy, money, whatever, okay? I feel that both of you are really good in making money. That's also what I'm channeling right now from Spirit. So, yeah. Okay, so many messages here. Wow. Specific signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and any other fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, so what this person think you feel for them? Ooh, yeah, you got twin flame, that you mirror each other. Exactly. So for some of you, this could be a twin flame connection. And so this is what they think you feel as well, that there are, yeah, so many things that you also resonate with, or that you guys are also mirroring each other in some ways, even though there could be differences in some ways too. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oops, I have to cover this up. Hold up, you guys. Okay, let's just do this. So that's a fulfillment card, by the way. Let's just get one more first. Although that card came up in reverse, okay? And then let your friends help you, okay? So again, this could be a twin flame, dynamic for some of you, or others of you, but it's not necessarily a twin flame. Again, your person thinks that you feel as if that, yeah, the both of you, share a lot of things in common, or that you mirror each other in some ways. And then I'm getting a very specific message, or a strong message right now, that for some of you, this person is actually thinking that you're not happy or satisfied in this connection anymore, or that you don't feel fulfilled, when you're actually with them. So maybe that's why this person is kind of like thinking that either you wanted to take a step back, you're not interested in them anymore because you realize that this person cannot make you happy. Yeah, and again, Even if it's not the case, this is what they think you feel. All right. And then you got let your friends help you. So for some of you, this person is actually thinking that you're just acting like a friend to them. Maybe you're very supportive. Again, there's something about motivation, encouragement. Maybe this is what you've been doing for this person. All right. You're actually helping each other. But this person is actually thinking that maybe you're just friendly. Okay. That's what they think you feel about them. That you're just being friendly towards them, or that you only see them as a friend and nothing more. Okay. Wow. All right. Now it's making sense why there's something about guiding someone, mentoring, helping each other. Yeah. Empowering each other. So yeah. So this person is kind of like thinking that maybe, yeah, you just see them as a friend and nothing more. All right. And that you really don't have any romantic feelings for them. So, of course, if that's not the case, because you really like this person, I tell you, this person is really thinking that you are just seeing them as a friend. And then I heard something about, yeah, okay, jealousy or competition again. Wow, this is so strong. This person thinks that you feel really, really upset or disappointed because of their friends. So maybe there was some sort of like a clash between you and this person, and it involves another person or other people. It could be their friends. I don't know what's that for. Okay. And you're like, wow, I don't like your friends. Or, yeah, that was so specific. I don't know what's that for. Okay. But something to do with friends. And yeah. And this person feels that you don't like their friends or the people that they are spending some time with or hanging out with. Okay. Alrighty. Let's move on to the next. Oh, heart. For some of you, this person thinks that you feel a bit nervous when you're actually around them. So yeah, this person thinks that you feel nervous. Your heart is beating faster, which is crazy because you got this image, right? Heart race. So this is what they think you feel. That you're also nervous yourself, okay? This could be even a crush for some of you, all right? So yeah, that is cute. And they could sense that, all right? They could sense that you're nervous when you're around them. Oh, wow. Look at this. You got the letter card. There's something about communication. All right. Maybe the both of you are still struggling in communicating your true feelings for each other because you got the heart. Now, this is you. This is what your person thinks. Yeah, they think that you're having a hard time, openly expressing yourself to them, even though they could sense that you like them and that you even get nervous. Yeah. And then it can be switched. Okay. Because for some of you, it's actually them who's actually getting nervous or a bit nervous when they're around you. And maybe, your person or this person on your mind thinks that, yeah, you feel as if that they're acting strange or awkward. I'm hearing that too. There's also something about, because it says speech. And then earlier I heard something about language barrier. Maybe somebody's actually still struggling in speaking a specific language. For instance, of course, English, right? So maybe if you're resonating with, yeah, you and this person are from different, countries or culture. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So what this person is thinking or what they think you feel about them is that they still needed a lot of improvement, or to work on their speech, which is crazy. Out of all the three groups, I noticed as well, I'm having a hard time talking. Yeah, like I'm kind of like eating my words or something. Now it makes sense. Yeah, now it makes sense. On top of somebody is actually having a hard time expressing their feelings, openly. But Spirit is also saying could be the both of you. All right. Maybe you both are acting like friends, but deep down you're in love. And then you got the Star card. So what this person thinks that you feel about them is that, yeah, you're still hopeful, just like what I said, even though there are a lot of roadblocks or setbacks or challenges in this connection. I feel that your person really thinks that you're still determined, or you're still hopeful that things can still be worked out on. For some of you, like what I said, this person thinks that you are taking a step back because you wanted to put your focus more on your goals, on your career, all right? So this is what they think you feel, that you don't want to deal in any kind of relationship with them. I don't know what's that for, but it's because of you wanted, to put your focus more on yourself or on your dreams, okay? And again, I'm hearing again that message from Spirit, in which this person knows that you really get a lot of attention from people with a star, all right? And you have a lot of admirers. So this person thinks that you feel as if that, yeah, they're not good enough for you, or that you're not really seeing them as a good choice, if you have many options. Wow, that was so strong. Even if it's not really the case, but this is what they think, Alrighty, so let's pull up more. What they think you feel for them. See, education. There's something about learning. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So what they think you feel is that either they still needed to learn more or to improve something more, just like what I said earlier, whatever that is, improve on themselves. Now, if there is something about learning language, because that's crazy. I keep on hearing language barrier, and then you got speech over here, communication. So, yeah. And there's something about mentoring, because you got a card earlier about teaching someone. So what they think that you feel about them is that they either needed to study more, okay, to work on themselves. It can also be that, or to really, like, literally study something, okay, to be good at something, whatever that is. Yeah. Anyway, what else? All right, you got community. So maybe you met this person at a group setting, or there's a lot of people involved. There could be age difference. Look at that. A mother giraffe and a baby giraffe. So yeah, there could be age difference. Maybe that's why it's like one of you is more mature. It's kind of like one of you is more of like a guide. Like you're guiding this person if you're the one who's a lot more older. Or even if you're not really, older than them, you're more mature and wise. All right? So yeah. But it can be switched. Because Spirit is also saying that this person thinks that you feel as if that they can also be a good guidance for you. All right? Yeah. But for a lot of you, it's the other way around. And also, oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh, wow. I'm hearing, this is crazy. I just heard somebody saying cougar, okay? So, yeah, oh wow. Speaking of age difference, so I don't know what this is for, but it's definitely for a male viewer or a divine masculine. Because I heard somebody saying, yeah, that they're a cougar, okay? So what your person is thinking that you're feeling about them is that they're too old for you, all right? And I heard cougar. But it can still be, not necessarily they have to be a woman or a divine feminine. But yeah, point is somebody's saying, I'm too old for you. Or that you see this person as somebody's way too young for you or too old for you. Let's just put it that way, okay? Yeah, because I'm picking up something about age difference. But I heard something about cougar, like, yeah, because somebody's saying, oh my gosh, maybe this person would just look at me as a cougar, Yeah, or I'm just a cougar, Maybe because if you're the guy who's watching this, maybe you're really young for this person. So they think as if that they're like a cougar, okay? Oh boy, that was so specific. But to put it in a general way, because you can actually just switch it, Either somebody or this person thinks that you feel as if that they're too young for you or that they are too old for you. Okay? And again, that's only what they think you feel. And that they're not really mature enough yet with the education, or that they have a lot of more things to learn. Okay? Wow. Because again, one is older, one is younger. Yeah, community again. Interesting. Whoa, look at that. So again, you may have met this person at a community. All right. It can also be online community for others of you. But I'm also hearing something about, yeah, wow. Okay. Something about friendship. Okay. All right. Spirit is saying something about friendship again. So, all right. So what your person thinks that you feel about them is that maybe your perception towards them has changed because either one of your friends may have told you that, hey, don't go for that person, or you know what, this person's like this. Somebody has uncovered some information about them or about this person on your mind, okay? So it could be you have uncovered something about this person from your friends, or a friend may have told you, hey, this is, the kind of person that they are, blah, blah, blah. And you may have taken a step back. And again, this is just what they think you feel, all right? That your behavior or perception of them change just because other people, whether it's friends or someone else, may have said something, okay? Wow, that was so specific. And then I'm getting something about, jealousy, all right? Or what? Okay, that's the next message again. I'm drawn to this 3 beautiful women. So this person, they think as if that you feel as if that you cannot trust them because of either they're getting so much attention from women. That was so specific. I heard that they're getting so much attention from women, and whether they're really openly flirting with these women or they're just being friends with them. But since you actually, saw that, you probably got a bit turned off, or you're like, oh my gosh, maybe this person's just a flirt, right? And there's something about insecurity around age, really. Oh gosh, that kept on repeating. I don't know, but I heard that right now. If you're a guy watching this, by the way, because Spirit is saying it's for the male viewer now. Okay, a new message that's coming through from Spirit. If you're a male viewer or you're the divine masculine, and this woman is actually older than you, okay, because that's what they're saying, and you are surrounded with so many beautiful women, or you're really hot, you're a hot item, okay, you're a catch. This woman or this divine feminine, they really think, or this person really thinks that, that they're not good for you. Or this is what they think you feel, that they're not the one for you, that they're not going to be good enough for you because of they're even older, all right? That's what I'm getting. And maybe you like younger women. Yeah, wow, because there's something about age. Like this person felt insecure because they're older and the women who are flirting with you are so much, younger than them. Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh, that was so specific. Hold up. Whoa. Let's see, what else? Yeah, that's why I got faith in reverse. Oh my gosh. So what they think you feel is that you're losing hope on them, all right? Or you don't see that there is hope in this relationship. And again, this is just what they think you feel, all right? Not for all of you, but this is what they think you feel. For some of you, they think that you're giving up on this connection. That you're not going to accept them back into your life, especially if there was a fallout or some clash or, misunderstanding or what. But this person thinks that you feel as if that you don't want to take them back into your life and that you have given up hope in this connection. You don't see any future as well. That's what I'm hearing. Or growth in this connection. I'm also hearing that, okay, oh wow, this is very specific again, because Spirit is highlighting the globe. Somebody's friend, family member is against this connection. That's what I'm hearing. Oh wow. Okay, hold up. Because there's another card that fell, but hold up. Spirit is bringing this up for someone. Going back, if you're resonating with the person in your mind is from a different culture, or the both of you are from different cultures, what this person think you feel is that maybe, yeah, your relatives or your family or even their family is against this connection, or it can be a friend even, because of the cultural thing. Yeah, because somebody's saying maybe your parents, your siblings, your friends won't accept me. So this is what they think you feel, that um, that this is not going to go anywhere, or there is not much hope, because even people are getting in the way. People are not liking for the both of you to be together. All right, because somebody's against. That's what I kept on hearing. Oh boy, wow. Anyway, what is this? Yeah, you got the denial. All right. So again, going back, it's still the same message. What this person think you feel about them is that you don't want to deal with them anymore. You don't want to accept them anymore. You rejected them. All right. You're denying or rejecting them because you don't see any future, or you don't trust that this connection um, is going anywhere, or that there's still hope for this to work. And again, this is just what they think you feel. So if it's not really the case, this is what they think you feel, okay? For some of you, this person is actually thinking, or they think that you are just denying your emotions for them. You're not acknowledging the truth, okay? All right. Let's pull up more. You have the longest reading, I feel, group number 3, because there's so many messages. Wow. What this person think you feel for them. Ooh, okay. Writing, diary, keeping notes. Yeah, all right. Now it makes sense why I got the education. What this person think that you feel is that they may also have noticed it themselves, that you're trying to keep notes, because again, you're trying to do some temp check. You're really observing this person. Okay, and through your observation, especially got the education card, you're worming out information about this person. Okay, this person thinks that maybe you have made a decision, like, okay, it looks like this is not the right person for me. Okay, I've done my research. All right, it looks like this is not really going to go anywhere, or we're not gonna be compatible. All right. Oh gosh, that was so specific. I don't know who's that for, but this is what they think you feel. Okay? Especially if you're resonating with, yes, you've been observing this person, you've been really trying to keep some notes, okay? And that's because you're very cautious or guarded yourself, all right? Maybe because you were hurt before and all that, so you just wanted to make sure that you're giving your heart to the right person. So it's like this person feels as if that they flunked the exam, all right? They didn't pass your test. Is what I'm hearing right now from Spirit. Oh my gosh, that was so specific. Well, all right, what else? Okay, all right. Let's pull up one more first before I discuss this. And then justice. Okay, yeah. Now, here's what I'm seeing based on these 3 cards. What this person thinks that you feel about them is that they really needed to, again, do their part. All right. Maybe you're always the one who's exerting a lot of effort or doing something about this connection, but they're not doing that. And if you're resonating with that message, they know that you're feeling frustrated, or that you got put off by that. Like, yeah, you know what? There's not much balance in this connection. I'm always the one investing. I'm always the one doing this. For some of you, this person is thinking that you feel as if that they needed to step up to take action. All right. If they really wanted to be with you. Okay. Or that they actually needed, again, to work on themselves. All right. So that they can actually make this, relationship more healthier for the both of you. That's also what I'm hearing. What this person's also thinking, that you're feeling as if that, yeah, this is not for all of you, okay? But this is so specific. What they think you feel is that you were really upset because of they're not using their brain, or it's a couple that's fighting is what I'm hearing from spirit. Oh my gosh, whether this is between a husband and a wife or a boyfriend, girlfriend, that's what I'm hearing. Like you're not using your brains, you're all about talk. Somebody's saying that. Oh my gosh. Crazy, because I got so many conversations or dialogue, even for one of the groups. Gosh, I'm hearing it again. Like you're not using your brains. You just, talk. Yeah. And I'm hearing a couple fighting. And I'm just going to describe what I'm hearing, okay? So maybe you would resonate, or one of you would resonate with that. So what this person's thinking they're feeling is that they're not being very logical, or they're not really using their brains or their mind before they actually communicate something. Somebody got really upset. Like, you should think before you actually speak, Somebody's saying that. Like, wow. Oh my gosh, that was so specific again. And then another message that's coming through is that this person is actually thinking, again, that you're still trying to weigh things carefully with this weighing scale. Like you're still trying to decide whether, okay, will this relationship really work? Okay, should I go for this? All right. And if it's actually also them who's not taking action, yeah, that's what they think you feel. That you're really disappointed because they're either slow movers, right? Or they're not yet, doing their part to turn this into something much more deeper. All right, let's just put it that way. Oh, wow. So many messages for group number 3. My gosh. Wow. All right. So we're down to one last deck. Let's see what else. Okay. I'm hearing again, somebody saying what your person thinks that you feel is that since you are the logical one, I'm also hearing that right now. If you're the one who's more logical, your person thinks that you feel safe, that maybe you both needed some time to really reflect on this, all right, as this is a serious matter. I'm hearing somebody saying that, okay? So they think that you needed more time, all right, to think about this before you're ready to also take action, okay? Yeah, just like this, with a journal, you need to, before you type what you say, you have to think about it first, right? So there's something about think before speaking, or look before you leap, think before you actually take action. I'm getting that with these 3 cards. So yeah. Yeah, because you got conflict. Exactly, because there's a lot of, challenges in this connection. For some of you, the conflict is not between the both of you, but other factors. Could be other people getting in the way, friends getting in the way, naysayers, all right? People doesn't want the both of you to be together, because I'm getting that earlier. Could be the distance, could be age difference. That's a conflict. Language barrier, I also heard that. But for others of you, you had an actual fight with this person. You had a clash, all right? So it says here, due to small things, you perceive your partner's imperfections, leading to constant conflicts and arguments in love. So somebody's been doing that. Somebody's always putting their focus on the flaws of their partner. And yeah, if that's the case, then definitely you cannot expect for things to really be in a harmonious, or for things to be harmonious between the both of you. Because somebody's always just putting on their focus on their partner's flaws. Like, yeah, this is what you're doing. This is not what you're doing. All right. So somebody felt as if that, yeah, they're always the one to blame, or what, or that they're lacking in something. They're not doing good. Yeah, there's also something about judgment. I'm also getting that right now. Okay. Alrighty. So let's clear the table because I'm going to be pulling up some messages for you from this person. Let's start off with this. We'll pull up 3 cards. Wow, you have the longest reading, group number 3. Okay. What is this? Let's get one more first. Okay, there you go. Start off with that. My life started when I met you. Wow. Wow, group number 3. For some of you, this is their message. My life started when I met you. And then I left because you told me to. All right. So maybe you either, not necessarily you told this person to leave, but maybe you pushed them away. All right. And so that's why they left. So I left because you told me to. And then, oh my gosh, wrongful advice. Oh my gosh. I said that earlier, right? What the freak? This is creepy. And you know what? I specifically heard earlier, if we can go back to what I said, what Spirit was saying, that this person thinks that you're actually getting a lot of negative feedbacks or some negative, negative things or advice from other people about them. That's what I got. Oh boy, I don't know what's that for. And I'm hearing friends, you know? So this person thinks that you actually, feel as if that you cannot trust them or that you believe your friends more than them. That's what I'm getting. Or that you've gotten the wrong advice from the people who are closest to you. Whoa. So your person is saying wrongful advice. Now, it can still be switched. All right? Because earlier, that was the message that I heard only. But it can still be switched. If they're the ones who listen to the wrong people, okay, they're acknowledging it. Like, I'm sorry, you know, I listened to the wrong people. So again, only take what applies. Let's get 3 more messages from a different deck. What else? What is their message for you, group number 3? What is this? I wish I could be fully honest with you. Yeah. Because I even said that earlier. Like, maybe it's either one of you or both of you. You're not yet to that point of you guys are openly expressing each other's feelings. So yeah, this person is wishing they could be fully honest with you. I can't stop thinking about you. Wow. Let's get one last. And then I am stuck in the visions or in visions of us together. Wow. Wow, group number 3. So again, I noticed for group number 3, just like for the other groups, it's a mixture of scenarios. For some of you, the connection is really heavy. There's a lot of drama. You know, it's actually chaotic. Others of you are still talking to this person. You're actually okay. All right. You guys are actually happy being together, regardless whether you're already in a relationship or you guys are just dating for now. We're getting to know more about each other. So only take what applies, okay? Yeah. All right. So before we end this reading, let's pull up some songs. Okay. So as always, you don't have to like the songs. The importance, it's more about the, what you needed to look into are the lyrics or the song meaning. Because there's a message based on these songs, okay? We'll pull up 6. Ooh, Woman, Doja Cat. So maybe you want to listen to this song by Doja Cat, Woman. And this is especially for a guy viewer who's watching this or the Divine Masculine. If you're a guy or you are the Divine Masculine in the connection, listen to this. Because part of the lyrics, let me be your woman. There you go. And then you got Walking After You by Foo Fighters. All right. So there's something about them watching over you no matter what happens, even if you're not going to be together or if you're going to be, still together in the future. What this person wanted to say is that, they would still be, behind your back, which is crazy. I said that earlier. I even specifically channeled from spirit that maybe you and this person are not really talking to each other very often. It's not to say that you had a fight or an argument, but maybe whether it's because both of you are busy. But I'm hearing that earlier from spirit. I don't know what this is for, where you guys are not talking every single day or not seeing each other every day. But I heard somebody saying, despite of that, you know, we may not see each other every day or talk to each other every day, but we have each other's backs. That's what I heard. So yeah, listen to this. Walking After You by Foo Fighters. And then Keith Urban, Only You Can Love Me This Way. So if you can look up the lyrics of that song by Keith Urban. Said I Love You But I Lied by Michael Bolton. Let's get two more. Let Her Go by The Passenger. And yeah, part of the lyrics of this song, only know that you love her when you let her go. Wow. So yeah. And then Craig Armstrong, This Love. Yeah, there's a lot of love. My gosh, group number 3. Look at that. Said I love you, but I lied. This love. And then part of the lyrics of the song, only know that you love her when you let her go. Oh my gosh. And then only you can love me this way. Whoa, this is deep. This is deep, group number 3 for a lot of you. Anyway, so go ahead and check out those songs, the lyrics. There's a meaning. There is a message for you there. All right. And again, you don't have to like the song. Just put your focus on the meaning. Okay, the lyrics. All righty, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Love and light.